Hello everyone, welcome back. MuleSoft or Mule4 certification or interview questions from Scatter Gather. So let us look into the first question from this topic. So what is the total execution time of Scatter Gather? So this is the one of the compulsory questions from the Scatter Gather. So options we have 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. So if we need to observe the flow and then choose the correct answer. So if you look at the flow here, we have a scheduler, logger, and then we have a scatter gather. So inside the scatter gather, we have three routes. First route execution takes 10 seconds. Second route execution takes 20 seconds. Third route execution takes 30 seconds. And finally, we have a end logger. So the question is total execution time of scatter gather. So answer for this question is 30 seconds. So what is the maximum time of the route that takes? So that is the total, the execution time of the scatter gather. Means from this scatter gather, we have a first one takes 10 seconds, second one takes 20 seconds, and third one takes 30 seconds. So the total execution time of scatter gather is 30 seconds. So because scatter gather execution happens in a parallel format, means the same, let's say we have a payload here, it sends the same payload to all these three different routes at the same time, and it will wait for all to complete the execution and move on to the next step. Okay, so in that case, the first reference or the first route takes very less time, because it is, as you can see here, it is 10 seconds, and it is also complete in 20 seconds, but the third route takes 30 seconds. So even these two are completed before the third one, they need to wait, and then once this third one is completed, then it combines these responses and move on to the next one. So the total execution time of the scatter gather is the maximum time taken by any of the route. Means from this flow, maximum time we have for the third route, that is 30 seconds. So answer for this is 30 seconds. So let us move on to the next question. What is the payload value at the end logger? Means what is the payload value at this last logger? So we have a scheduler, and we have a start logger, then we have a scatter gather. And it is having two routes. In the first route, we are just setting a payload to 100. In the second route, we are just setting a payload to 200. And then at the logger, last logger, means at the end logger, we are just printing the payload. So the question is, what is printed at here? So let me open Studio. So this is the same logger, that the same screenshot. So if you look at this, we have a scheduler, start logger, and scatter gather with the two routes, 100 we are setting here and 200 we are setting. So what it is printing at this logger? So if you see here, it is taking time. See here, we are setting just 100, and here we are just setting 200. And at the logger, we are just printing payload. And if you look at the console, it is already running. As it is scheduler, we don't need to kick off. It runs in a schedule format. I have scheduled it to, I think, 1 minute or so. So if you look at the console, see here, 0 payload attributes, 1 payload attributes. Okay, so if you come back and look at the options, option A, 0 payload, 1 payload. Option B, 100 and 200 in array format. Option C, 0, 100, 1, 200 in JSON format. Option D is 0 attributes payload and 1 attributes payload. So answer for this is, see how 0 payload attributes, 1 payload attributes, means the answer for this is D. Okay. So let us look into the third question. A scatter gather processes 3 separate HTTP requests. Each request returns a mule event with a JSON payload. What is the final output of the scatter gather? Means, so if you take this as an example, what is saying is 3 different routes, and let's say we are calling, we have a, instead of flow reference, we are having HTTP request here. So these are connecting to some third party systems and getting the data. Okay. So what is the final output of the scatter gather? Means, so let's say we have a 3 HTTP requests here. So what scatter gather does is it sends the same payload to all these 3 and then wait for the response and combine that response and move on to the next step. So answer for that is an object containing all 3 mule event objects. So it waits for all to complete and then takes the response and then move on to the next step. So an object containing all 3 mule event objects. Okay. Fourth question. An event contains a payload that is an array of objects. How is event routed in scatter gather? So I already told you, scatter gather executes in parallel format. It performs a parallel execution. So the entire event is sent to each route and processed in parallel. So means, let's say we have a payload here. Let's say we have a 0 payload, or we have some, let's say we have 100 as a payload here, or some array as a payload here. So scatter gather sends the same payload, that means same array, to all these 3 flow references at the same time. And these all will be executed in parallel format. So that is the answer here. The entire event is sent to each route and processed in parallel. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching and good luck. We'll meet in the next video. Bye-bye.